Good day, everyone. I'm René Schlatter, proprietor of Merryvale Family of Wines, alongside Andrew Wright. Today, we're going to give you a sneak peek at our mystery case, our newest mystery case. So we'll start with a couple of wines. We have the Brown Ranch Pinot, the Chairman Selection, and Profile. Yes, Profile is actually in the case, so pretty exciting stuff. So let's start with the Pinot.
Yeah, I love Brown Ranch. The 2016 is a great vintage. Brown Ranch, for those of you who are not familiar, is North Carneros, Napa, so a little bit warmer than maybe our estate on Stanley Ranch Crossroad. Pommard clones as opposed to our Dijon clones, so a little bit more generous, full in the mouth. You get a lot of those black cherry flavors that are so typical of that region. I love it. It's full-bodied Pinot, but at the same time still retains really great Carneros acidity. Super fresh. I love this wine. It's really good.
Yeah, definitely I would say the most opulent, if I can characterize it this way, Pinots that we make. Beautiful wine, 150 cases made, so very limited production, so you'll get a bottle of this one in your case. Next one is the Chairman Selection, 2016. Another, actually same vintage as the Pinot. Great year, cooler year. Got the phenolics in the wines, I think, at maybe lower alcohol level or sugar level, I should say, which turns into maybe a little bit, more balanced wine, low alcohol. So this one is a blend of 70% Cab and 30% Malbec.
Yeah, to your point about 16, just a great vintage across the board. All the wines here are from either 12 or 16, which are both considered winemaker vintages, and that's because they had a little bit more rain than you'd say in 15 or 13 or 17 even, more even growing seasons. So kind of a little bit more even ripeness and perfect phenolics, as you mentioned. So for me, this wine is a great representation of both Napa Cab, Napa Malbec, and the vintage. I guess all three things in one, really. It's spectacular. So the Cab from this comes from Rancho Chumilles and Hardeman Lane. So great vineyards in the south part of Napa. And the Malbec comes from Stagecoach, of course, famous Stagecoach vineyard. So great pedigree, great balance, great flavor.
A little bit of the best of both worlds, if you will, from hillside fruit as well as valley floor.
Yeah, it's a great point.
And talking about hillside fruit, we're moving on to our 2012 Profile. This one has always been one of my favorites as far as vintages in Profile. Of course, Profile is my favorite wine of them all. It's hard to pick another one. But in any case, 2012, very consumer-friendly wine, very soft, very silky, super fine tannin structure. Comes from our Profile estate up on the hill above St. Helena, 600, 900 feet elevation. Tremendous wine, drinks beautifully now, so buy more.
Yeah, that's your point, Renee. It's really a testament to the vintage of 2012 because our vineyard, Profile Estate Vineyard, is so mountainy terrain. We have 3 consecutive ridges, and you have all the different exposures and the elevation changes, and sometimes it's hard to manage those mountain tannins, and you get these really big, powerful wines. But 12 is one of those years where you have the tannins perfectly in balance with the acidity and the phenolics of the grapes, and so you just have silky smooth, luscious mouthfeel, but at the same time, balance, acidity, and power. It's a spectacular wine.
Yeah, and it's for those of you not familiar with this wine, it's about 85% Cab, and then the rest in this particular vintage is Petit Verdot. Sometimes we blend in, well, usually we blend in some Cab Franc, but this particular year was just Cab and Petit Verdot. So that's it. Basically a no-brainer. I mean, those 3 bottles alone are basically the price you're paying for the case, or just under that. So take a shot at it, and hopefully you enjoy those wines. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.